most horrifying book I've ever read in my entire life, and like, I'm a little queasy after reading this book, I'm not gonna lie. Hello, loves. So sorry, I'm kind of on like a British kick right now. We're using a lot of British slang in my group chat and it's seeping into my life. Hello, welcome to a new vlog. I literally just finished the last one. I kind of like starting the next vlog right after the previous one so I can kind of recap and I don't forget too many things because the old noggin, she don't remember much. But hello, hi. So it is late on Friday night. I didn't get as much cleaning done tonight as I wanted to. It was kind of a crazy evening. My mom wanted me to pick up pizza for them, so she had ordered me one too, but they didn't make the size pizza that I wanted, so I just didn't get pizza, which was a little sad, but like I probably don't need the calories because I am trying to lose weight. So I just picked up pizza and dropped it off at my parents' house and then came home, and then I texted the lady that I'm cat sitting for, and because I hadn't heard from her, I'm like, hey, did you make it home? And she's like, actually, I'm not gonna be home for another couple hours, would you mind checking the cats? And I'm like, of course. So I just zipped over there, took care of the kitties, and then came back home, and by then it's like 6:30. So I feed my cats and get changed into comfy clothes, quickly scarf down dinner, which was literally like 2 chicken nuggets and a bowl of green beans. Like, I have no food in this house, okay? Just scrounging, which is probably good for my weight loss, but like, I wouldn't recommend that. So anyways, so I watched an episode of Love Island and then I'm like, I need to clean this house as much as I don't want to. So I did do the bare minimum that had to happen, which was clean the fish tank and water the plants. And I wish I got to more laundry. I didn't get any laundry done, but I'm saving vacuuming and mopping until next week because next week I'm hosting brunch and there's gonna be lots of people here and I'll deep clean then. I'd rather the house be like a little messy, like with just me here for the next week, and then I can like deep heavy clean next week and not have to worry about the fish tank at least. So that's the plan. So yeah, it's just been super busy tonight, so I really haven't had too much of a chance to relax, although I did spend the last like 2 hours playing Spirit of the North, which I am very much obsessed with. I'm playing it on my gaming computer and I'm just becoming like a PC gamer girly. Like, this game is just really relaxing and it's really fun and it's exactly the type of like adventure puzzle game that I was looking for. Like, it has pretty graphics, cute animals, and it's like fun, somewhat challenging but also not too challenging of puzzles, and I'm not playing with anyone because I don't really like playing online games because people are just so mean. So I just rather like play a single player game, but I like that it's not too challenging because I find some Nintendo games honestly like too difficult for me. So finding a PC game that's not like super hard or too violent is really hard, honestly. But Spirit of the North is so much fun. So once I finish this game, which I'm gonna admit I don't finish video games, okay? I'll play like halfway through and then I'm done. I give up. So if I actually end up finishing this one, I would love to get into Big Kitty, what is it called? Big City Little Kitty or something, or Little Kitty Big City? I don't know, it looks so cute. You're a little black cat and you're just walking through the streets and you can like buy little outfits and it just looks really cozy and cute. I also really want to play Unpacking, but I don't want to spend $20 on it. Like, Spirit of the North I got for $3, so I think that's a really good deal, but I'm kind of waiting for Unpacking to go on sale, which it does periodically and I just haven't bought it. But when it goes on sale for a couple bucks, I will pick it up and maybe play that as my next PC game. But I'm just becoming a PC gamer girly. I love it. Anyways, as for reading, it is still Camp Witchwood for the weekend, so I am reading my spooky, scary books. Like I mentioned at the end of last week's vlog, I will be finishing The Eyes Are the Best Part in this vlog. I only have 2 hours and 20 minutes left. Book is interesting. The tension is rising. It's a very gripping book, and I find it really easy to just fly through the pages. So I'm liking it, and Rose, who I'm buddy reading it with, is liking it too. And it's been an interesting time. And then the troop is literally giving me nightmares. I kind of love it. So I am reading that. It's been interesting. I'm hoping to get a good 50 pages done of that book because I really want to finish it this weekend, and I kind of need to get going on that if I want to make that happen. So that's the plan. Tomorrow I'll be kind of busy. I'm going to basically be in town all day, and I'm going to be in the parade. We're doing a cute little parade in my town, so I'm going to be part of it, driving my cool car. And then I think we're going to go to breakfast after that, and then go shopping, like go to the little shops and stuff around here. And that should be fun. So hopefully after that, I'll get some good reading done. I don't have much else really going on. I do want to give a quick update on the weight loss. I gotta say, we're in the double digits, friends. We're in the double digits. I don't know what that hand gesture was, but I'm excited. This is actually happening. Like, it's happening. I am officially 12 pounds down as of today, which is just crazy. And it's only been a month and a half. Like, oh my gosh, you know, it's just crazy. So I'm hoping to just keep up this momentum, and if I do, like, I'm almost gonna be to my goal weight by vacation time, which is not the intention. Like, I was in my mind saying to myself, like, it's gonna take as long as it's gonna take. And I was hoping for like a year. Like, I was hoping from like June 1st of 2024 to like June 1st of 2025. Like, I was hoping a year would be enough time, but I think I might even beat that. It also helps that, I don't know, this week, nothing sounds good to eat. Like, I don't want to eat. Nothing sounds good. I feel like I just have to force food in this week. Like, it hasn't been enjoyable. So I guess that's been helping. Like, for lunch, I'll have like a protein bar and some fruit. Like, I'm just not hungry. I'm not interested. And then for dinner, I've just been like having a couple fish sticks or a couple chicken strips and making a bowl of veggies or some fruit or something. And I'm not that hungry. Like, I'll just eat like a super small amount and like I'm good. Like, if I was hungry, I would be eating, but I'm not. So I'm not, you know, if you're not hungry, don't eat, you know? So that's been kind of nice. So I feel like I'm really dropping the weight this week, which is great. And I'm also chugging the water, which is also great, and working out, which is all great. I've noticed a big difference in like my strength in the last like week or two. Like, I definitely am able to like hold myself up better, like in a push-up position. I still can't do a push-up, and I really don't want to try to push up the weight that I'm at right now. Like, I don't want to like ruin my arms trying to do that, because your girl's heavy right now. So I'm just excited that, you know, the weight's coming off, finally seeing progress. And it really truly is 80% what you eat and 20% exercise. Like, I have like never really understood that, I guess, or like never really did that, but truly, like, it's calories in, calories out. And that's so simple, but so difficult to like maintain and like do, you know? So just excited, just feeling really giddy about it, and excited for a healthier me, you know? So anyways, I really seriously should get ready for bed, because I got to get up really early tomorrow, basically at normal time, to do a full face of makeup and get my hair all curled, because I was just gonna kind of glam up for the parade, because it's the parade and there's gonna be lots of people there, and I want to look good, you know? So anywho's, I'm gonna go, and I will try to update you all tomorrow if I remember or have time, and I will chat with you all later. Hi friends, happy Saturday. It's been an absolutely chaotic day, but really fun as well. So I got up super early this morning, got ready, did my hair, which looks crazy now, and we went and did the parade, which was super fun. So many people were just obsessed with the car and were like, yeah, go girls, because it was me and my aunt in the car I was driving, and it went really smoothly. The car did great, revved it up a few times, and was honking the horn, and it was super fun. My face still hurts from smiling so much, but that was super fun. And then we went to a couple gift shops, like touristy spots, and okay, I know, I see the look in your eyes already about what I'm gonna show you next, but I just fell in love with this fox, and it's just a stuffed animal, but it was so expensive because this is like a realistic fox. Like, it looks honestly so real. Every time I catch it like across the room and I see it, I'm like, oh my gosh, there's a fox in here, you know. It just looks so real, and I couldn't leave it there. And it's like a weighted blanket. It's so heavy and so cute. Look at him, like, he's so big. I'm just obsessed with his little boopable nose. I'm kind of in like a fox era right now because I'm playing Spirit of the North, and I'm just like obsessed with him. He's so pretty. He's got the big old fox tail, and I don't want to tell you how much he was because he was so overpriced, but my mom actually split the cost with me, so I just love him. I just love stuffed animals, okay? I will admit that. I am a full-grown adult, love stuffed animals, and he's just so pretty. They had a bear too, which I thought was cute, but the fox, I just couldn't leave him. So he's also really heavy, like I said. I just love him so much. That's the only thing I bought today, actually. So we got home at like, I don't know, 2:30 or so, and so we kind of went our separate ways. I took the car to my parents' house and walked home, and then I'm like, I desperately need groceries because I have not been like eating dinner basically because I don't have any food. So I'm like, okay girl, be an adult, go get you some food. So I actually had some other errands to run as well. So I went to the place where I cat sit, picked up my shmoney's from her, and it's so nice. She just leaves it in a bird box outside her house, and I just go grab it. And so that was perfect. And then I went to the dump, got rid of all my trash, and then I went to the store and did grocery shopping. I'm actually surprised it was so empty at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I thought it was gonna be absolutely packed in there, and I'm really glad it wasn't. So I did all my shopping. I got lots of frozen veggies because those are really the best to buy for me, honestly, because first of all, they taste fine, they taste great, they have the same nutritional value as regular produce, but it doesn't go bad as quick. So got a bunch of that, got some produce as well, some fruit, because I'm just a fruit annihilator, if you will. So got more of that. Got actually some frozen dinners too because they looked good. They were high protein, and also got some salad kits and things. And then I went to go get gas, and there was like a really major accident looking thing. It looks like, so like behind the gas station at the store that I go to, there's like this pretty sharp turn to get out, but it's also a road that you can turn out of from the gas station and go get stuff from the hardware store down the street. And it looks like the guy coming like this way, where you would take the turn like that. Okay, I gotta show you better. So there's a road here, and it is a sharp turn, like really sharp right here. It looks like he was coming down the road like this and then just didn't turn and went straight into the ditch. Cause I don't know how you do that, but it looks like that would have really hurt on impact. But he was talking and stuff, cause I was standing outside my car gassing it up, and I was watching what was happening. And I was like, dang dude, that probably hurt a lot. But anyways, I am so ready to relax because I literally have just been going since 7 a.m. this morning. So I'm gonna go curl up out in the sunroom in the sunshine and get some reading done. I think I want to focus on the eyes are the best part maybe, but I also actually I think I want to read The Troop actually, because Libby's like, you need to get this done, and I'm like, I know, and it won't let me renew it, and I have like 3 days to finish this book. So I still have a decent chunk of reading. So actually I think I'll read this for like an hour or so, and then rustle me up some grub for dinner, watch some Love Island, and relax. I will get laundry going as well. That's the last major chore I have to do this weekend. And then tomorrow I should be able to finish The Eyes Are the Best Part. And yeah, so that was my day. It was really fun. It was so gorgeous out. Like, it is really hot out, and it's been fun. And seeing family is always fun, if not a little interesting as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to relaxing, and I'm really glad I went grocery shopping as much as I didn't want to. I'm really glad I did, because I should be good for a decent bit, hopefully. So yeah, that's all I got for y'all, and I will chat with you all later. Hello friends, we are out in the sunroom because it is just nice out here. Kind of do something a little different, you know, a little change of pace. But I have many reading updates for you all. I have finished all the books that I wanted to read for Camp Witchwood, which is perfect because today's the last day. And let's get into it. So first of all, I have finished The Eyes Are the Best Part, and there is so much female rage in this book, and it was so warranted, and I loved it. So all the men in this book were just complete trash. They were just so disgusting and just so awful. And our main character, as the book goes on, just slowly gets more and more obsessed with eyes, and it's like, it makes sense if you read the book, and I don't want to get too far into it for spoiler reasons, but it was a time to read. So I think I ended up giving this one like a 3.5 star rating. I enjoyed it. Like, I think it was a good horror book, but it didn't like totally blow me away, you know, like it wasn't the most amazing thing ever, but I liked it, and I would definitely recommend it if you want to read horror. It definitely is pretty graphic with the eyeball imagery and things. It's just like, anything with eyes just grosses me out. So that was something. And then this is the most horrifying book I've ever read in my entire life, and like, I'm a little queasy after reading this book, not gonna lie. So this is truly the most disgusting book I've ever read. Like, the descriptions of things, oh my gosh. I'm definitely gonna need a break from horror after this weekend, because the books that I've been reading, they are just, the images that are like in my brain right now from the books that I've been reading the past couple of days, I just, no. So this was truly horrifying and so gross, especially coming out of the pandemic. Some of the like similarities I could see, obviously this was completely different. This had to do with something very different, but just, you know, really creepy things, and it was gross. It was so gross. And the ending made me kind of like gasp a little. I'm like, no you didn't, no you didn't. So this was disgusting. I think I want to give it 4 stars, because this is truly one of the most horrifying, horrific books I've ever read, and I think it deserves a 4 star for that, because it grossed me out so much, and I'm just really horrified by it, honestly. And I think that's kind of impressive to be able to do. So I finished this as well, so yay! I'm not currently reading anything now besides The Way of Kings. I will be getting back into the audiobook for that this week. But while I was listening to The Troop, I got another diamond painting bookmark done. This is one I've actually finished a while ago, but my diamond painting glue stuff is dry now. And look at how it came out. It's so pretty. I really love it. So I finished another one, and I just have one more to completely do. I think there's a bug in here, so I hear wings. Gross. So I just have one more to completely do, and the one that I did today is currently drying, and then I'll have 3 little diamond painted bookmarks, which is super fun. And once I get these done, I'm actually going to dive into a bigger diamond painting project, which I'm excited about. So yay! It is only 1:35. I'm really happy that it's so early in the day and I'm done with my books. So I'm gonna hop on the computer for a little bit and get my spreadsheets updated with the books that I finished, and maybe get to editing last week's vlog, because I haven't touched it yet, and I usually do that on Sunday night, but I might just go ahead and maybe do it now. But I also kind of just want to watch some TV, so maybe I'll just watch some TV and do editing later, or at least put the clips in, and then I can do my editing later. But I don't know, I just want to relax. I'm definitely going to be done reading for a little bit, probably until tonight. Definitely done with horror for a decent while. I am definitely done with that. So I'm debating on starting some romantasy, because there is a 48-hour romantasy-a-thon next weekend. I think it's next weekend. Yeah, it starts on the 26th, and that's Friday. That's insane that we're already almost at the end of the month. But I think I want to read some romantasy, something light and fluffy and fun, because I've been reading some really dark books, some really gross, grotesque horror books, and I'm ready for something else. So I'll decide what I want to read. I have a couple in mind, one of which is really short, and I kind of want to save that for the 48-hour readathon. But I think my main goal is to get The Way of Kings audiobook done this week, that would be great. And then I want to start and finish maybe 1 or 2 romantic books. We'll just kind of see how it goes. I'm not putting too many books on my TBR for the 48-hour readathon because it is a fairly busy weekend next weekend. I'm hosting brunch for the whole family on Saturday. Or is it brunch? Actually, I think it's dinner. But regardless, I'm hosting like family dinner or something like that, and I am going to be deep cleaning the house on Friday, so I'll get some good audiobook listening in for that. But we'll just kind of see how it goes. So I'm gonna go find something else to do. Maybe just watch some TV. That kind of sounds nice. Maybe go finish The Mole, which I have not finished yet, or watch some Love Island. I don't know, that kind of sounds nice. Stop reading for a bit, you know? And I will chat with you all when I pick out something else to read. Well, howdy. So sorry it's so dark. It's been a bit. It's been a bit. I almost forgot about this vlog, I feel like. It's just been a very chaotic week this week, which honestly, I feel like I say that every week, but it truly has just been nuts at work. And after work, I feel like I basically just get home, I feed the cats, I have a quick dinner, I work out for an hour, and then I'm making my lunch for the next day and going to bed. Like, I'm seriously not doing a whole lot, but it just feels like I'm doing a lot. And this weekend is not necessarily stressing me out, but there's just a lot going on, and it's just, I don't know, it's making me anxious, I guess. So I'm actually getting off work early on Friday to come home and clean house because I have family dinner that I'm hosting on Saturday night, and I need to get this house as clean as possible because if you know, family will, find any sort of speck of dust and point it out to you. So I need to like very, very deep clean this house and get it ready for company. And then at like 3 p.m. or so on Friday, my mom and I are going to our little fair, and we have concert tickets. Plain White Tees is playing at our fair, which is really cool. So we're gonna go watch that. Hopefully it's not pouring rain, but it's supposed to rain like from here on out. It's been really, really hot the last couple of days. I'm just melting. It's literally like 82 in the house right now. I have the AC going in my room and it's barely making it tolerable, but it is miserably hot in here. But anyways, it's supposed to really cool down, which is just typical fair weather. But looking forward to the fair. I'm anxious about what I'm gonna eat there because, I'm in a calorie deficit and stuff. So like, I'm really anxious about that, which seems silly to some, but like, I'm working so hard to lose weight that I don't want to ruin my progress at the fair, so I'm really, really anxious about that, but it should be fine. So anyways, and then I still need to come up with a present for my dad because this family dinner is for his birthday, which is on the 31st, but we're just doing it a little bit early, and I have nothing. And I usually always make him something. Like, I never buy him anything. I always just make something, like a painting or a drawing, or like for Father's Day I made him car shirts, which was cool. But like, I'm really running out of time to do anything. I definitely can't do a shirt because I don't have the materials. So I might just like scroll around on my Cricut and see if there's anything I can make on there that would work. But that's another layer of anxiety. So yeah, I'm just feeling really anxious this week, which is not great, but we're making it through. But on a happier note, my reads are going very well. I have like 5 hours left of The Way of Kings, so I'm hoping to get a good chunk of that book done before this weekend and then finish it this weekend, which would be great. And I'm liking it. Like, it's still not a 5-star for me, but I do think it's a pretty good setup book, and I'm just thinking that book 2 is just going to be so much better, but it's going okay. And then I am actually reading Throne of the Fallen, which was not on my TBR at all, of course, but I really needed something kind of lighter and more fun after spending a whole week reading really grotesque, dark horror books. So Throne of the Fallen is a standalone romantasy book, and I'm honestly having such a fun time with it. I really love our main character, Camilla, I forget her name. I think it's Camilla. She's just a great character to follow, and I'm really liking her storyline. And there's this Prince of Envy, and he's just like the dark prints that we just all love in romantasy. So having a great time with that. And I actually made a new little Kindle thing for my Kindle little background on Canva. I need to print that out. I might do that real quick and try to remember to show y'all, but it's a cute little like spooky, like a little pink spooky background. It's really cute. So just want something a little different, you know, fun to spice it up. I do own Throne of the Fallen physically, but I cannot bring myself to read anything physically right now. Like I only want to read on my Kindle, which is totally fine, and I'm here for it. So I'm gonna continue reading that. And then my workbook has been Blood Sanctuary Part 1, which is the third book in the Blood Grace series. I was hoping to get this book done this week, but honestly it's been kind of chaotic to the point where I haven't been able to listen to something while I work. So haven't made much progress in that, but I will continue to listen to it. And tomorrow should be a lot calmer. I'm thinking today was like meeting a bunch of deadlines kind of a day, and tomorrow's more like just submitting things and like, you know, pedaling on a little few things, not too crazy. That's all that's been really going on this week, but I'm looking forward to cooler weather, and I'm looking forward to kind of getting through Saturday. Like, I know that sounds mean to like get through it, but like, I don't know, it just causes me a lot of anxiety to have people like come over and like be in my space and like see it, and like, you know, just thinking about that. And I'm hoping the fair goes well, and I don't know, I'm just feeling all of it. So I'm looking forward to going and reading in bed for a little bit. I actually kind of got ready for bed a little bit earlier tonight than usual. Actually, I'm actually right on time with this vlog clip, but oh, I also have another update for y'all. So I have been getting a bit bored of the YouTube workouts that I've been doing. I've been doing Body Fit by Amy and this other YouTuber who does cycling videos, and I'm just not feeling challenged by them anymore. Like, I feel like they were both really good kind of beginner, get me into working out kind of thing, but I'm not feeling challenged. Like, I'm just doing them and I'm just kind of like, meh, you know, like I'm not feeling it really. So I tried out the app called Zwift, which is a cycling app, and I got a free trial, and it wasn't that great. Like, it was okay, but my bike, it just could never find it on Bluetooth. Like, I think it connected one time and that was it. Like, it could never find it again, which was super annoying. So I was like poking around at other things similar to Zwift, and I decided to look into Peloton. And I do not have a Peloton bike because those things are way too expensive for me. Like, I don't know, their subscription that you have to pay for the equipment, like the equipment subscription, it's like $40 a month. Plus you have to spend like $1,500 or more on a bike. And I'm like, that's just too much shmoneys. So I was just kind of poking around, and they actually have a membership that is just for the app. And it's $20 a month. I think it's actually $25. Just kidding. I think it's $25 a month, and you get full access to every workout you could possibly want, and it can connect to your smart bike if you have a smart bike, which technically I feel like mine's kind of like a dumb smart bike because like it technically has Bluetooth on it to like connect to an app like that, but it never seems to work. So she's kind of dumb, you know? But anyway, so I'm doing a 30-day free trial of Peloton. It's called their Peloton App Plus membership, and I'm actually kind of loving it. So I did a 45-minute workout today, which was arms and cycling, like intervals of that. I am feeling it. Like, that was a really tough workout, which is what I want. Like, I want to be challenged, and I just have not been feeling that with the YouTube workouts that I've been doing. So I'm also seeing this as, you know, I would be paying for a gym membership, basically. This is about how much a gym membership would be, roughly. So basically I'm just paying for the gym, but at home, which I'd much rather do because, I don't know. Gyms scare me, first of all. Like, working out in public, absolutely not. And I'd much rather build up my own personal home gym and like buy weights and have the equipment at home, even though it's so expensive, and just be in the comfort of my own home. Train as I want, and it's always available to me whenever I want, and I just love that. but I'm really enjoying the Peloton app. I think it works really, really well. I have the app on my Apple Watch, which then connects to my iPad, so it keeps track of my heart rate. And then at the end of the cycling workout, I put in the distance that my bike said I did, and the Peloton app calculates everything, and it's really, really cool. So I'm really enjoying it so far, and I set myself a goal of 6 days a week using the Peloton app. So I'm gonna give YouTube workouts a break and just focus on Peloton for a bit and see how I do, how I feel, how my weight changes, if anything. And most importantly is how I feel, but like I feel like the weight will be interesting to see if that changes at all. But I'm definitely a little sore from that workout, which is what I want. Like, I don't want to be like so sore I can't walk, or like so sore that I don't want to work out ever again. But a little bit of soreness makes me think that it's working, that like my muscles are like, dang, you really pushed. And I really like that there's music, and it just feels like I'm at a cycling class, but in the comfort of my own home on my own bike. So I really love that. I love that I can use my own equipment that is not Peloton. And considering that shipping for the bike that I have now cost like $400, I'm really not in the market to buy another piece of big workout equipment at the moment. I would love to upgrade my treadmill because my treadmill is really narrow. I feel like I have to like really keep my feet close together or I'll just fall off. So if anything, that would be the next piece of equipment I'd want to upgrade, but I need to save up some money for property taxes next year and kind of build up my bank account a little bit. But that's something I'd like to purchase at some point in the future. But for now, I'm just gonna work with what I got, and I'm really excited to do some walking treadmill workouts on Peloton and just really explore the app. There's just so many workouts to do, and I'm just really excited. Like, I'm actually excited to go work out because I get to go do something new and push myself harder, and it's just really exciting because YouTube's just been really boring to me, like doing YouTube workout. Anyways, I am going to go lay in bed and read because I am ready to dive into my book and get comfy. And honestly, my arm is so tired from my workout that holding up this tiny little camera is making my arm shake. So I'm gonna go and I will chat with you all hopefully tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday already. We are almost done with this week, people, and then it'll be the weekend. So I will chat with you all later. Hello, happy Friday. So we are at the end of another weekly reading vlog, but we all know by now that I'm gonna talk for at least 20 minutes, right? Yeah, because that's what's gonna happen, because I gotta catch you up on everything that's happened this week. So today was pretty nice. Yesterday was insanity. Work was just wild. Like, we had some revelations on things, and like I had just submitted all the grant reports for the month, and then literally at the end of the day, I got news that a couple of grants actually had this thing called benefit allocation added to them. And I'm like, awesome! So I have to redo those, which is great. So I'm waiting for my supervisor to kind of figure out what that's gonna look like. So it's more complicated accounting stuff that I don't get, and thankfully that's like her job, and then she'll just let me know what I need to do. So yeah, I wasn't excited to hear that I have to redo reports. Thankfully it's not all the grants. Like, I submitted like 20 grants yesterday. Thankfully, it was, I think, only 5 that have this benefit allocation, but I think most of the grantors are like, you could just roll it into the next reporting period and that'll be fine. But there's some that are a little bit more picky about that than others, so we're just kind of waiting to hear back. But let's not talk about work. Let's talk about fun stuff. So I actually had half a day off today, which was nice. So tomorrow I'm hosting my dad's birthday dinner at my house, and so I needed to clean the house, like deep clean. So I took the afternoon off, got off at noon, and spent literally 3 entire hours cleaning this entire house today. Vacuuming, mopping, dusting, scrubbing, cleaning. Like, it was a wild time. Thankfully, I didn't have to do the fish tank because that's a mess. And sadly, speaking of, 2 of my fish is not doing too well. And I really don't know why. Like, I know they're old fish, so I don't know if it's just them succumbing to old age and having more problems because of that. But two of my bigger fish, they're a type of tetra, I believe, like an X-ray tetra. I really don't know because I just adopted these fish. I did not go buy them, so I really don't know much about them. But they're both having what I assume to be swim bladder issues, where one can't seem to get off the bottom of the tank and one can't seem to get off the top of the tank. So I don't know what's up with that. I googled some things and it's like, take your fish to the vet. And as mean as this is gonna sound, I'm not taking my fish to the vet. Like, I am not spending like vet bills on these little guys. And that may sound really mean, but they're not that, it's not that serious. And so I'm just trying to do some home remedies and like, I don't know, I might test the water tomorrow and see, but like, I'm pretty sure the water's great because everyone else is doing fantastic. And it's just these two that are acting weird. And you know, this is the same thing that happened to my other tetra because I have 3 of this type of tetra and I only have 2 now. This is the exact same thing that happened to the other tetra that passed away. So I'm just feeling like maybe they're just on their last leg, or should I say last fins. So it's sad, but honestly I'm not like heartbroken about it because I am not super emotionally attached to these fish. I think they're cool, I think they're fun pets, but they're not like a cat or something to me. Like, cats are just so much more personal and they have so much more of a personality. And I'm not trying to be mean to my fish, but I mean, they're just fish, you know? Like, I don't know, maybe I'm sounding heartless, but like, I don't know, I just don't think it's that deep for fish. Anyways, so I spent the whole afternoon cleaning, and at around like 3:30, my mom came up and we decorated the house a bit and just put a few things up. We're doing it Mexican dinner, so we have a little Mexican theme. I should say this is like white people Mexican food. Just saying, like, this is not authentic Mexican food for sure. Very much white people food, but I mean, it's still good. It's still good, but definitely not the real deal. But so yeah, that's the theme, and it should be fun. So that's tomorrow night, but I'm really glad to clean the house. And then my mom and I had tickets to go to the fair, specifically to see a concert, and I wasn't too excited for the concert, honestly. I was just going because my mom was excited about it, but it's been raining cats and dogs all day, but we did still go to the fair. I got soaked to the bone and I was just freezing to death, but I did eat some really good food. I had a gyro, which is just one of my absolute favorites, and my mom and I shared a plate of nachos, and I got one of my favorite drinks at the fair. I forget what it's called, but it's basically Coke, cherry syrup, and vanilla syrup together. I know, it's like super, super sweet, but it's just like so good. So I had that, and yeah, I hope it doesn't like ruin my weight loss too much. I really don't think it will because I didn't eat a lot today, and I knew I was going to the fair, so I was saving calories to go there. So like, I don't think that's gonna be a big deal. But yeah, so it was really fun. But we ended up not going to the concert because it was just pouring. I mean, it was pouring rain. I mean, if it was a drizzle, yeah, let's go. But I mean, it was downpouring, and my mom's like, you know, I don't really care to go to the concert. And I'm like, yeah, me neither. So we actually ended up going to Fred Meyer's, doing a little bit of shopping. I finally got to try the Barbie Olipop. It was actually pretty good. I didn't finish it. I drank a little bit of it when I got home because I wanted to try it. It's pretty good, I will say. I still think the cherry cola Olipop is top tier, my numero uno. So I really like it. I also got the apple crisp because I have never seen those flavors at the store before, so had to try that one too. I didn't try it today, but I do have it. So yeah, we just got a few things. We came back here, my dad joined us, we hung out. They went home, and they're very much ready for company to leave, so they're kind of escaping here for a little bit. It was nice. But yeah, then I've just been gaming and listening to my audiobook. And you'll never guess what book I finished. You're never gonna guess. I'm gonna give you a second to guess. You're never gonna guess. You want me to tell you? You locked in your answer? Okay. I finally finished The Way of Kings. Who would have thought I would finish it this week? Not me. I mean, I was hoping, but I didn't think it'd happen, you know? So I can take my bookmark out because this book is done. Finally. I think I've been reading this book for at least a month and a half. It feels like 6 years, but I think it's only been a month. So it's done. The big chunker is done, and I gotta say, I think it's like a 3.5 for me. The ending is definitely the best part, like the whole Sander Lanch, you know, of all the crazy reveals and stuff at the end definitely was the highlight of the book for me, but I feel like this book was way too long. Way too long of a setup book, and I definitely will say it and say it again, this book is a setup book. Like, there's just so much that Brando Sando needs to inform us of, I suppose, and really bring this world to life. And the characters are really it for me. Like, I don't care so much about the world, but something one of my friends said in our chat, she said that this book reads very much like a video game, and I feel like that honestly, and she said it like negatively, like she didn't like that, but that actually made me enjoy the book more because it made it easier for me to understand, because I was thinking of it more as a video game rather than this really complicated world. So that helped to kind of simplify it in my mind as I was listening to the audiobook. So like, I don't know if that'll help anybody else, but I don't know why that really clicked for my brain and really made me understand the book better, which is so silly, but I liked it enough. But I still think 1,000 pages for what this book did was a little crazy. So I think I will be continuing because I do have all the audiobooks for this series now, and I do like the audiobooks. Like, I think that's the way I'll be reading this series because I think it's lended well to an audiobook. And then I'm still reading Throne of the Fallen. Speaking of my Kindle, we gotta have a little Kindle chat here. I have decided to revamp my Kindle a little bit. So I made myself this cute, spooky little background, and I put my new pop socket on and took my other one off because this just fits the vibe. It fits the vibe so well. So I'm obsessed. It's so cute. And I was thinking, I really want some more like of these clear Kindle cases that I can swap out to have different pop sockets on them. So I can swap out like with different backgrounds or different moods. So I realized today that I reached one of my milestones for my weight loss journey. So I'm down 14 pounds. And my milestone was at 10 pounds. And I'm like, I'm supposed to buy something every 10 pounds. And I haven't done that. So I went on Etsy and I went a little crazy. And I ordered this adorable crocheted chicken Kindle holder. It is the best thing I've ever seen in my life. It's like a little Kindle pillow that you can prop your Kindle up in. And it's the best thing I've ever seen in my life. So that was an immediate buy. And I also got just some other Kindle things. Like I bought a couple of Kindle inserts for my Kindle, bought a couple of new pop sockets, and then 2 clear cases for my Kindle. So I have a couple of different things. I got a spooky one, a really cutesy pinky mushrooms and strawberries one, and I got more of like a cottagecore vibe. So those are kind of like my 3 vibes. I feel like spooky, cutesy, and cottagecore. So that's what I ordered as a little yeehaw, you're losing weight, celebrate, you know? Oh, and I also got charms, which I'm so excited about. So they're little charms that plug into the charger of your Kindle and they just dangle and they're so cute. So I got a charm for each of those aesthetics as well. So I'm really excited for that to all come in, and I will show you all obviously, and we will revamp my Kindle once all that stuff comes in, because the spooky one will be so fun for spooky season. And I got a little No You hang up. I just love that, of Scream, and he has the phone and it's a pink heart. I got that as a little charm and I'm so excited. So yeah, it's truly the little things in life that just get me by. But my battery's been flashing for the longest time, so I guess I should stop talking. Thank you all so very much for joining me on this another weekly vlog. I am participating in the 48-hour Romantasy-a-thon this weekend, but I really don't think I'm gonna finish anything. Well, actually, I may try to start and finish a book tomorrow, or like this weekend. That'll be in next week's vlog, actually. But I just had that thought. But it is super late. I need to go to bed. So thank you all so very much for watching, and I will see you all in another video soon. Goodbye!